Imagine for a moment the quiet stillness of your body at night. Your heart slows down, your breathing deepens, your body begins its miraculous process of repair. Now, what if I told you that just one simple fruit, eaten before bed, could help your eyes heal and restore themselves while you sleep? It sounds almost too simple to be true, but nature has always hidden her greatest secrets in the simplest places. Your eyes are not just windows to your soul, they're also one of the most delicate organs in your body. They face strain, stress, blue light, and constant fatigue every single day. Yet, while we take supplements, medications, and expensive eye drops, we often forget that food, real living, a vibrant food, has the power to do what medicine cannot. The human eye is made up of billions of cells that depend on proper nourishment to function and regenerate. During sleep, these cells repair microscopic damage caused by oxidative stress, ultraviolet light, and inflammation. But that process requires one thing: fuel. Not sugar and not caffeine, but nutrients that your cells can recognize, absorb, and use. And one fruit can become the perfect nighttime partner in that process. Take the humble kiwi, or a handful of berries, or a slice of papaya. These aren't just fruits. They are concentrated forms of natural medicine. They contain compounds like lutein, zeaxanthin, vitamin C, and antioxidants that directly target the cells in your retina and macula, the parts of your eyes responsible for clarity, focus, and light sensitivity. When you eat that fruit before bed, something remarkable begins to happen. As you drift into deep sleep, your body shifts into repair mode. The antioxidants begin to sweep through your bloodstream, neutralizing the free radicals that have been damaging your eyes throughout the day. Vitamin C works to rebuild collagen in the tiny blood vessels that nourish your retina. Beta carotene converts to vitamin A, helping replenish the visual pigments your eyes use to perceive color and light. Science has shown us that even subtle changes in your nighttime nutrition can dramatically alter how your body heals. For instance, people who consume fruits rich in anthocyanins, like blueberries or blackberries, show improved blood flow to the eyes. That means more oxygen, more nutrients, and more energy delivered exactly where it's needed most. But here's the secret: it's not just about what you eat, it's about when you eat it. At night, your body is not competing with digestion, movement, or stress. Your parasympathetic nervous system takes control. This is your rest and repair phase. And when you introduce nutrient-dense fruit right before bed, you're essentially handing your body the raw materials it needs to rebuild itself while you dream. Consider this: in one night, your eyes can recover from hours of screen exposure, poor lighting, and environmental stressors, if you give them the right tools. Just one fruit can become a nightly ritual that restores clarity, sharpness, and vitality to your vision. The modern world floods our eyes with digital light, deprives them of natural rest, and fills our diets with processed, lifeless foods. But nature still offers us the antidote: simple, powerful, and available in the palm of our hand. So tonight, before you close your eyes, choose that one fruit, the one filled with color, life, and natural intelligence. Let it be your body's silent partner in healing. While you rest, it will work. While you dream, it will restore. And when you wake, you'll see not just the world more clearly, but the truth that real health begins with what you feed your body, even in its quietest hours. Your body is not just a machine that runs endlessly until it wears out. It's a living, breathing ecosystem, one that regenerates, rejuvenates, and restores itself every single night. When you lie down to sleep, every organ begins its quiet work of renewal, and your eyes, those intricate, sensitive miracles of biology, are no exception. They never stop working. Even as your eyelids close, the cells within your retina are absorbing, repairing, and replenishing. But here's something extraordinary: what you choose to eat before that moment of rest can determine how effectively that repair happens. Just one fruit before bed can ignite a chain reaction of healing that no supplement can match. We often underestimate the subtle power of timing. Throughout the day, your body is in a constant state of defense, fighting stress, light exposure, and toxins from the environment. Your eyes, in particular, endure relentless strain. From the moment you wake up and look at your phone, to the hours spent under artificial light or staring at screens, your visual system works without pause. By evening, those cells are fatigued, oxidative stress has built up, and inflammation begins to creep in. The eyes ache, the vision blurs slightly, and the body sends quiet signals of exhaustion. Yet most people ignore those signals, thinking fatigue is normal. It's not. It's a sign your cells are calling for nourishment. Now, imagine giving them exactly what they need right before they begin their nightly restoration. Imagine handing them a fruit rich with pigments, antioxidants, and vitamins, biochemical messengers that say, heal. This is not theory. This is how the body truly works when aligned with nature's rhythm. When you eat a fruit like kiwi before bed, you're not just consuming something sweet, you're consuming over 60 different nutrients that talk directly to your DNA. Kiwi, for instance, contains high levels of lutein and zeaxanthin, two carotenoids that gather inside the retina and act as shields against blue light damage. They absorb the high energy wavelengths that cause wear and tear to your photoreceptor cells. Think of them as natural sunglasses within your eyes, built molecule by molecule from the food you eat. And it's not just kiwi. A papaya carries powerful enzymes like papain that help break down proteins and aid in cellular cleansing. As you sleep, those enzymes help reduce inflammation, allowing nutrient delivery to improve. Meanwhile, papaya's high vitamin C content protects the collagen fibers that keep your corneas strong and flexible. Then there's the blueberry, a small fruit with an enormous secret. Inside its deep purple skin lies anthocyanin, a pigment that strengthens the tiny capillaries in your eyes. These capillaries deliver oxygen and remove waste, a process that is vital while you sleep. When they function better, your eyes wake up refreshed, not dry or heavy. In fact, studies have shown that anthocyanin intake improves night vision, reduces eye fatigue, and even slows down the progression of certain age-related vision issues. But there's something even deeper happening here. When you sleep, your brain and your eyes are in constant conversation. The optic nerve sends signals to the brain, updating it on the status of your visual system. If your body is low on antioxidants, the brain cannot provide proper signals for regeneration. However, when you consume nutrient-dense fruit before sleep, your bloodstream becomes a nutrient highway, carrying those compounds directly to the eye tissues while neural repair is underway. This creates a synergy, a biological orchestra between nutrition, sleep, and healing. The science of food and healing isn't about isolated nutrients. It's about the symphony they create together. Vitamin C alone is powerful, but when combined with flavonoids, enzymes, and natural fibers from fruit, it becomes exponentially more effective. These compounds interact within the gut microbiome, producing metabolites that enhance your body's ability to absorb and utilize nutrients. That's why eating real fruit, not pills or powders, matters so much. It's living chemistry designed perfectly by nature. And while your eyes are healing, your body is doing something equally fascinating. During deep sleep, your liver and kidneys detoxify your blood, clearing out waste products that accumulate throughout the day. Fruits with high water content, like watermelon or orange, support that process by hydrating the tissues and facilitating nutrient transport. The vitamin A in these fruits helps your cornea, the front surface of your eye, remain clear and healthy. This is crucial because a dehydrated or inflamed cornea can blur vision and cause irritation. Consider also the mango, a fruit that not only tastes like sunshine but also carries beta-carotene in abundance. This compound, when converted into vitamin A, forms rhodopsin, the pigment in your retina that enables you to see in low light. Without enough of it, night blindness can occur. Eating mango before bed provides the exact building blocks your body needs to replenish those pigments overnight, naturally. What makes nighttime so special is that your digestive system and your repair mechanisms work differently than they do in the day. At night, your body prioritizes regeneration. Growth hormone levels rise, cells divide faster, and damaged tissues begin to rebuild. If your bloodstream is filled with nutrients from fruit, these molecules are incorporated into the new cells being created. It's as if your body is replacing old, damaged tissue with fresh, well-nourished material. This is also why it's so important not to overload your system with heavy or processed foods before sleep. Those foods divert your energy toward digestion, not repair. But when you eat something light, like a fruit, your energy remains available for healing. Your stomach empties quickly, your insulin levels remain stable, and your metabolism aligns perfectly with the body's circadian rhythm. Let's talk about melatonin, the hormone that governs your sleep cycle. Most people don't realize that certain fruits naturally boost melatonin levels. Cherries, especially tart cherries, are one of the richest natural sources. Eating them before bed not only helps you fall asleep faster, but also improves the quality of your rest. And while you sleep more deeply, your eyes receive the full benefit of nutrient-driven regeneration. Better sleep means better cellular repair, and better repair means sharper, clearer, more vibrant vision in the morning. In the intricate design of your body, nothing happens in isolation. The fruit you eat affects your gut affects your blood affects your eyes, and your eyes affect your brain. It's all connected. That's why one small act, a single fruit before bed, can ripple through your entire system. Even ancient cultures understood this connection long before modern science confirmed it. In traditional medicine systems, foods were classified by their energy, timing, and purpose. Nighttime fruits were considered cooling, restorative, and calming for the nervous system. They were prescribed for people with tired eyes, sleeplessness, and mental strain. Today, we might call that holistic health, but in truth, it's simply the way nature always intended the human body to function, in rhythm with light, darkness, and nourishment. Think of your eyes not as static organs, but as living landscapes. Every night, old cells are cleared away and new ones are born. This process is delicate, requiring balanced oxygen and the right molecular fuel. Fruits provide this fuel in its purest form, unprocessed, unrefined, and full of life. Each color in a fruit represents a different set of phytochemicals. Red fruits are rich in lycopene, known to protect against UV damage. Orange fruits bring carotenoids for night vision. Green fruits carry chlorophyll, which aids in detoxification. Purple fruits are abundant in anthocyanins, the capillary strengtheners. When you choose one of these before bed, you're essentially feeding your body a natural prescription designed by evolution. It's easy to overlook the quiet brilliance of this. We often chase complexity, thinking healing must come from laboratories or expensive treatments. Yet, the truth is that your body recognizes the language of nature far more clearly than it does anything artificial. The enzymes in fruit match the receptors in your cells. The antioxidants neutralize free radicals in a way that no synthetic compound can perfectly replicate. This is not alternative medicine. It's fundamental biology. Your eyes are constantly communicating with your environment. Every ray of light, every color, every flicker on a screen translates into electrical signals that your brain decodes into vision. To perform this task billions of times a day, your eyes burn through nutrients at a rapid rate. They use up vitamin C faster than almost any other organ in your body. That's why replenishment is essential. And the best time to do that is before bed, when your system can use those nutrients uninterrupted by external stress. The moment you close your eyes, a blood flow to your ocular tissues increases. That's when the vitamins, minerals, and phytochemicals you've just consumed go to work. They reduce inflammation, improve capillary strength, and stimulate the production of protective pigments. Over time, this nightly ritual doesn't just repair, it prevents. It shields you from the creeping onset of vision decline that so many accept as inevitable with age. What's truly remarkable is how quickly the body responds when given the right input. Within days of consistent nourishment, people often notice less dryness, a reduced sensitivity to light, and more visual comfort. Within weeks, there can be measurable changes in eye hydration, vessel elasticity, and oxidative balance. It's not magic, it's molecular nutrition in motion. Imagine a world where people reached for a kiwi or a handful of berries at night instead of processed snacks or sugary desserts. The difference in collective health would be staggering. Better vision, better sleep, stronger immunity, all triggered by a simple change in nightly routine. That is the silent power of fruit. The question then becomes, if nature has already given us the solution, why do we look elsewhere? Perhaps because we've forgotten how intelligent our bodies truly are. We've been taught to treat symptoms instead of causes, to seek external fixes instead of internal nourishment. But your eyes don't need more artificial light. They need the nourishment that helps them process the light of life itself. Every night, your body asks you one simple question: will you give me what I need to heal? When you answer with one piece of fruit, alive, colorful, bursting with the energy of the sun, you're saying yes. You're saying yes to regeneration, to clarity, to the natural intelligence written in your DNA. And while the world sleeps, your body works. Quietly, faithfully, it rebuilds, refines, and renews. And when dawn arrives, the proof of that work shines not only through your eyes, but through the energy that flows through your entire being. So the next time you prepare for rest, remember, your nightly ritual doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't require elaborate plans or endless supplements. Just one fruit, one choice, a one moment of harmony with nature. Because sometimes healing doesn't need to be loud. Sometimes it's as simple as a bite of something alive before you close your eyes and let your body do what it was born to do. Repair itself beautifully, naturally, completely. When the world goes quiet and the lights begin to dim, your body enters one of its most sacred cycles, the time of recovery. Every heartbeat slows, every breath deepens, and your cells begin a silent conversation of renewal. In that stillness, your eyes, those tiny, complex miracles that translate light into life, begin their own repair. You don't notice it, but they've been working nonstop since morning. They've captured tens of thousands of images, adjusted to every change in brightness, and strained to keep focus through hours of artificial light. And now, as you drift towards sleep, they're ready to heal. But what they need to do that, truly, deeply, depends on what you've given them before the darkness falls. It might sound almost too ordinary, but the truth lies in simplicity. One piece of fruit before bed can transform the way your eyes recover overnight. The reason is rooted in how your biology synchronizes with nature's rhythm. When the sun sets, your body's internal clock begins preparing you for rest. Hormones shift, digestion slows, and your cells become more receptive to repair. If you nourish your body at that moment with the right kind of natural food, living food, it takes that nourishment and channels it toward restoration instead of mere sustenance. Take the orange, for example. Sweet, tangy, and glowing with color. It's not just a fruit. It's a capsule of living chemistry. Within its segments lies a wealth of vitamin C, one of the most vital nutrients for eye health. Vitamin C helps your body produce collagen, the protein that keeps your cornea, the front surface of your eye, strong and clear. It also protects against oxidative damage, the invisible process that slowly clouds vision and weakens blood vessels. When you eat an orange before bed, the vitamin C begins to circulate through your blood, reaching even the tiniest capillaries behind your eyes. While you sleep, it rebuilds and fortifies the microscopic structures that keep your vision sharp. Or think about the simple apple, crisp, refreshing, and often overlooked. Apples contain quercetin, a powerful antioxidant that reduces inflammation in eye tissues. Most people don't realize that a significant portion of eye fatigue comes from tiny inflammations caused by overexposure to light or strain from focusing for too long. Quercetin calms those inflammations, giving your body the opportunity to reset and repair the microscopic nerves responsible for visual precision. When combined with the natural sugars in the fruit, which provide gentle energy for cellular processes, the apple becomes a perfect nighttime companion for healing. Now, consider the banana. Often seen as a source of potassium for muscle function, it's also deeply beneficial for the eyes. Potassium helps regulate fluid balance in the body, including the fluid that surrounds your eyes. When that balance is off, you wake up with puffiness, irritation, or dryness. Eating a banana before bed stabilizes this internal fluid system, allowing your eyes to rest in a hydrated, oxygen-rich environment through the night. That's why when you wake after a restful sleep and proper nutrition, your eyes feel clearer, more awake, and more vibrant. The repair of your eyes isn't an isolated event. It's part of the broader process of how your body restores itself every night. When you eat fruit before bed, you're not just feeding your eyes, you're feeding your blood vessels, your liver, your brain, all of which directly influence visual function. The liver, for example, stores and activates vitamin A, the nutrient essential for low light vision. Many fruits like mangoes, apricots, and cantaloupe are rich in beta-carotene, which your body converts into vitamin A during sleep. When that happens, your ability to see clearly in dim light improves, and your retina, the light-sensitive tissue at the back of your eyes, regains its strength. But what makes fruit so uniquely powerful is that it doesn't only deliver nutrients, it also brings life energy in the form of enzymes and phytonutrients. These are compounds that interact with your cells on a molecular level, enhancing communication and repair. Modern diets, stripped of natural vitality, leave our bodies hungry for these living molecules. Processed foods contain calories, but not intelligence. Fruit, on the other hand, is intelligent food. It knows exactly how to harmonize with your biology. Picture your eyes as two gardens. Every day, sunlight, pollution, and stress beat down on them like wind and dust. At night, they need rain. Gentle, nourishing, life-giving. Fruit is that rain. Its antioxidants are like drops of water washing away the toxins, restoring balance to the soil and encouraging new growth. Each nutrient plays a role in the renewal of this inner garden. Anthocyanins, found in dark fruits like blueberries and blackberries, act like protective fences around delicate capillaries. Lutein and zeaxanthin, found in kiwis, papayas, and green grapes, are the sunlight filters, shielding your retina from harmful light while letting in the brightness of life. You may not feel the transformation in a single night, but healing is rarely dramatic. It's gentle, consistent, and cumulative. Each night you choose a fruit before sleep, you're building protection layer by layer. Within weeks, your vision begins to feel less strained. The dryness you once thought was normal begins to fade. Your ability to focus improves. Your eyes recover faster from long hours of screen time, and the world itself seems just a little clearer when you wake. There's also something deeply emotional about nourishing your body this way. It reconnects you to the natural rhythm of life. We live in a time where convenience has replaced consciousness. We eat fast, sleep late, and wake up tired. Yet the body keeps whispering to us, asking for what it truly needs: light, rest, and nourishment from the earth. When you take that moment before bed to eat a piece of fruit, it's more than nutrition. It's an act of alignment, a gesture of respect toward the body that carries you through the world. The science behind this is profound yet beautifully simple. During the night, your body produces melatonin, the hormone that regulates sleep. Melatonin is not just for sleep, it's also one of the most potent antioxidants your body makes. Some fruits, like cherries, grapes, and even bananas, naturally enhance melatonin production. This means you not only fall asleep faster, but also enter deeper stages of rest where repair truly happens. That deeper sleep improves blood flow to the eyes, accelerates cell turnover, and enhances your body's ability to remove damaged proteins and waste that accumulate during the day. And as you sleep, your body conducts what scientists call glymphatic clearance, a cleansing of the brain and optic system. It's during this process that your eyes rid themselves of the buildup that causes cloudiness or irritation. Fruits rich in antioxidants accelerate this natural cleaning cycle, ensuring that your vision remains clear and vibrant. The connection between diet and vision health has been studied for decades, yet the power of timing, what you eat before bed, has only recently gained attention. The evening is when your body's antioxidant systems are most active and your cells are most ready to absorb nutrients. Eating fruit at that time provides the body exactly what it's asking for. It's not about quantity, it's about precision. Just one fruit can provide enough of the right compounds to make a measurable difference. But not all fruits are equal for this purpose. Citrus fruits like oranges and grapefruit strengthen connective tissue and protect capillaries. Berries support circulation and reduce inflammation. Papaya, rich in enzymes and vitamin A, enhances tissue repair. Kiwi, often called nature's sleep fruit, supports both deep rest and ocular regeneration. Each fruit carries a different message to your body, and the key is to listen to what your body needs most. It's also worth noting that the body's ability to heal is not just physical, it's energetic. Every natural food vibrates with a certain frequency, a reflection of the sunlight, soil, and air that created it. When you consume that food, you absorb not just nutrients but vitality. That vitality strengthens your life force, your immunity, and your capacity to recover. Your eyes, which are directly connected to the brain, are among the first organs to reflect that vitality. When you nourish yourself with real, living food, your eyes don't just see better, they shine brighter. Many people live their lives thinking deterioration is inevitable, that blurred vision or eye fatigue are simply signs of aging. But the body does not operate on a clock of decay. It operates on a rhythm of renewal. Given the right conditions, it will always choose healing. Food is information, and every bite of fruit before bed is like sending your body a message that says, it's time to repair. But when you close your eyes and drift into sleep, imagine what's happening inside. Blood vessels dilate slightly to allow more oxygen. The retina replenishes its photopigments. Damaged proteins are cleared away. Inflammation is reduced. All of this depends on the raw materials present in your bloodstream. Fruit ensures that those materials are there, ready to be used. Even the simplest fruits can have profound effects. The pomegranate, for example, is a master of repair. Its deep red juice is loaded with polyphenols that enhance circulation and protect endothelial cells, the inner lining of blood vessels that supply your eyes. Better circulation means better nutrient delivery. When eaten before bed, pomegranate quietly supports the flow of life through your eyes as you sleep. Pineapple, another tropical powerhouse, contains bromelain, an enzyme known for its anti-inflammatory and cleansing effects. Eating it before bed helps reduce puffiness around the eyes and aids in the regeneration of connective tissue. Pair that with a glass of water, and you're giving your body exactly what it needs to restore fluid balance overnight. The deeper you understand this, the more you realize that health is not about restriction or control. It's about cooperation. You don't need to fight your body to be well, you need to work with it. Nature has already done the hard part by designing foods that speak your body's language. All you have to do is listen, choose, and trust. Every fruit holds within it the memory of sunlight. When you eat it, you're eating stored light. Converted into energy, vitamins, and compounds your body recognizes as nourishment. The eyes, being the organs most intimately connected to light, respond immediately to this. It's almost poetic. Light heals light. The sunlight that ripened the fruit now restores the very organs that perceive it. There's a quiet beauty in that cycle, a harmony that has existed since the beginning of time. The fruit grows under the sun, nourished by the earth, carried by rain, and offered to you at the end of your day. When your body prepares for renewal, you take it in and it becomes part of you. Its energy, its light, its intelligence. That is the essence of natural healing. It's not about complexity or mystery. It's about remembering what has always worked. A single act performed consistently becomes powerful beyond measure. So when you take that fruit in your hand before bed, see it not as food, but as medicine. See it as an offering to the body that has carried you through another day. And when morning comes, open your eyes to a world that seems just a bit clearer, a bit brighter. That clarity is not only in your vision, it's in your awareness. You've experienced what happens when you align with nature's rhythm, when you let food be your healer. You've participated in the oldest, simplest form of medicine known to humankind, nourishment. Because sometimes healing isn't about doing more. It's about doing one small thing consistently and doing it with intention, just one fruit, just one moment of care. And while you sleep, your body does the rest, silently, wisely, and perfectly. So tonight, as you stand at the edge of another day and prepare to close your eyes, remember this: your body is always listening. Every bite, every choice, every small act of care becomes a message to your cells. One fruit before bed may seem like a small gesture, but it's a powerful declaration that you are choosing healing over neglect, nature over noise, renewal over routine. The body has an extraordinary ability to repair itself when we give it what it truly understands. Real food, real rest, and real intention. When you make that one simple choice, you are not just feeding your eyes, you are feeding your future. You are choosing clarity over fatigue, vitality over decay, and light over darkness. You are telling your body, I believe in your power to heal. And when you do, your body responds, faithfully, silently, beautifully. So let the world go dim, let your eyes grow heavy, and let that fruit become the bridge between your day and your healing. Because sometimes the greatest medicine doesn't come from a lab, but from the living rhythm of nature itself. One fruit, one night, one choice, and your eyes awaken to a clearer, brighter world.